Hey guys, my name is Joey Thomas, entrepreneur and small business educator here with 17 Hats. Now, if you are new to an area, planning on expanding your business, or just trying your hand at communicating to a whole new target group of people, it can get a little tricky. Now, breaking into a new market isn't an easy task by any means, but there are some principles that can help you along your journey and ultimately see success. So today we're going to dive into this topic of how to break into a new market. I'm going to give you 5 tips of breaking into a new market. Now, tip number 1 is pretty straightforward. Don't assume your current success translates to success in the new market. Now, what do I mean by that? There's a lot of different methods that we're using, marketing methods, communication methods, right? Advertising methods that we're using in our current market that seems to work. Maybe we're just going by referrals. Maybe it's all just through one avenue, magazines or snail mail, right? Whatever it might be, don't assume that that's going to work in the new market. It requires a lot of research in planning ahead for you to study the habits of your new target consumer. And if once you learn the nuances of what's working for them, right, or what works in that area, then you can begin to formulate a strategy around it. So although you might be having great success now, and congratulations on that, don't assume that it's going to work in the next market. Number 2, partner with other businesses who are already doing well in your target market. Now, fostering relationships with current businesses gives you that edge, an ally that you will definitely need. They understand the market, what is working for them, and the culture around particular products and services. Now, think about creating offers that might be exclusive to the clients of your partners to drive some traffic your way. You can also do the same for them. It's cross-promoting. These relationships create a sense of trust for your new customers because they're already familiar with your partner brand and they trust your partner brand. So you're using an influencer that's already trusted to help you gain some trust in the market. So partner with other businesses in these new markets and you'll see that that transition is a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier. Okay, tip number 3. Research the culture around money and pricing models. Now, what do I mean by that? You need to know the culture around pricing. That means their values, their beliefs, their behaviors around how they deal with money and pricing. See, every market will value a service just a bit differently. For example, if you're a photographer looking to break into a new market, you might find that the new market responds to a particular sales method over another. In your current market, you might be selling packages, while the new market may prefer that you sell a la carte, building value as the package gets bigger. Now, it just really depends on where you're going. And this even is true if your focus right now is a lower end or a mid-level market and you're going to a high-level market. It's still a new market. So if you're breaking in there, just know what their nuances are. Now, I'm not saying that one city or one market will end up spending more than the other, just because there are spenders everywhere, right? They simply may want it presented differently. Now, you want to reduce the friction around making a sale, which just means make it easier. The more you know about what they value, the easier it will be to sell to them. So just reduce that friction by understanding the culture around money and pricing. Tip number 4, provide unbeatable value. Now, it's understandable that you might want to enter a new market swinging for the fences, right? And that attitude is fantastic. But the reality may be that we haven't built enough trust in the market for people to drop some serious cash just yet. We are going to have to prove our value. We're going to have to prove it to the industry, and sometimes that means creating promotions that, although may be lower in terms of price, it could open a door to building relationships. Now, let me be clear. I'm not talking about lowering the price of your core products or services. That can actually damage your brand. I don't condone that, right? I'm referring to creating offers on different products or smaller services that allow you to get your foot in the door. For example, if you're a dog walker who also sells accessories to pet owners, like pet sweaters or collars or leashes, you may want to create an excellent deal on your accessories and market that in the new area. Or if you're an event planner who focus on full planning and that's your bread and butter, you might want to introduce a mini planning service for smaller events that gets you in the door. So no matter what you choose, build trust and relationship by offering great value, and that way you get to give them the opportunity to get to know you. All right, tip number 5, explore new and alternative ways to marketing. What do I mean by that? See, in your current market, you may have thrived from word of mouth referrals, but you could be finding it difficult to create the same buzz in the new market. This is the perfect time to explore new avenues of marketing, such as cross-marketing, like I mentioned before, with another brand, or taking it to social media. Maybe you weren't really big on social media and you didn't need to be, but this new area, they love social media. You know, you could try Facebook ads or Instagram ads. Now, this might even be the time to start with Reels or TikToks. I am definitely not someone who's comfortable or even used to Reels or TikToks, but the power of it is undeniable, because that might be where the new market is looking for. I mentioned being a photographer earlier. If you were a wedding photographer and then now you are wanting to be a high school senior photographer, doing those Reels, those TikToks, Instagram, that's gonna be where you wanna put your efforts, right? So at the end of the day, no matter what, breaking into a new market is tricky. It's a tricky endeavor, but studying the market well before you ever begin is the key to your ultimate success. Be ready for some new experiences, some setbacks, and some new successes. Make sure you're set up for excellent customer experiences by using a platform like 17 Hats to manage new clients, setting yourself up for success in the long run. But this is an exciting time. If you're getting into a new market, that means good things are happening, and it can really incite fresh ideas and strategies. So go for it, guys. Just do some planning ahead of time. So if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the 17 Hats channel. I'll be coming out with more videos just like this. And if you're in a new market or you've been in a new market and you've had some successes or maybe some failures, share it in the comments. We'd love to chat with you. Thank you again, guys. See you again soon.